If you're running a brokerage, what's the dream? It's simple, right? Flawless execution. Systems just humming along, trades firing off perfectly. But what happens when that dream just shatters? A server crashes, a payment gateway totally freezes up. What used to be an internal tech headache is now, in an instant, a full-blown public crisis. Today, we're going to talk about what happens when your infrastructure fails right in front of the entire world.
And that, right there, is the fundamental shift. It's so simple, but so important. You see, these kinds of failures are no longer quiet, internal problems that you can fix behind the scenes. The moment they happen, they are public stories, spilling out all over social media. And the narrative they create, well, it can be absolutely devastating. Okay, so picture this. The moment a system goes down, two clocks start ticking. The first clock, that's for your engineers, right? They're racing to fix the technical problem. But there's another clock, one that ticks way, way faster. That's the clock for the public story that's unfolding online. And believe me, the real battle is controlling that story before it ends up controlling you.
I mean, just look at how fast this gets out of hand. In the very first second, your internal system flashes red. You get an alert. But just 15 seconds later, an angry user has already tweeted a screenshot. By the time you get to the 60-second mark, it's already going viral. The public story is basically set in stone before your tech team has even diagnosed the root cause.
And this is where we get what we call the perception gap. During any outage, you're actually fighting two completely different battles at the exact same time. There's the technical problem, and then there's the trust problem.
And here's the really scary part. It only takes one single incident, one glitch, one delayed payment. That is literally all it takes to ignite a viral firestorm that can seriously damage your reputation for years to come. This slide really breaks it down perfectly. On the left, you've got the internal reality, right? A server crash, a liquidity gap. These are technical issues that, can be fixed. But look at the right. That's the external perception. Viral screenshots, traders freaking out, and trust just evaporating into thin air. One of these problems is temporary. The other one can be permanent.
Now, of course, having solid tech is critical. Redundancy, backup servers, failover systems, you absolutely need all of that. But we have to understand that today, that's just the baseline. It's the price of entry to even be in the game. It is no longer enough to save you.
The standard technical response, the one you see here, it's logical, it's efficient. You detect the problem, you activate the failover, you restore the service, and then you communicate what happened. It's a solid engineering process, but it has one fatal flaw. It's just too slow for the social media age.
And this is the single most important point. No matter how fast your failover system is, no matter how brilliant your engineers are, the perception of your failure will always spread faster than your recovery. You simply cannot code your way out of a trust problem.
In this quote right here, this says it all. This is the voice of your customer. You can have an amazing technical victory. 5 minutes to fix something is fantastic, and you can still suffer a catastrophic loss of trust. Fixing the tech doesn't heal that feeling of insecurity a customer gets.
Okay, so if being reactive is a losing game, then what's the solution? Well, the answer is you have to be proactive. You have to flip the script. It's all about building what we call a trust buffer, and you have to build it long before a crisis ever hits.
This is a perception strategy. And let's be super clear. This is not a reactive marketing campaign you spin up when things go wrong. It's a sustained, ongoing, proactive effort to build public credibility and authority before something fails, because eventually something will. This work creates a reservoir of goodwill, a protective layer for your reputation.
So you might be asking, okay, what does this trust buffer actually look like in the real world? Well, it's not some abstract idea. It's tangible stuff. It's having a history of positive media mentions. It's being associated with credible, authoritative logos. It's controlling what people see when they search for you. And it's having leaders who are visible and trusted. These are your real defenses.
All right, so this is where we bring it all together. We're talking about creating a unified defense. Because true resilience in today's world isn't just about your tech anymore. It's about integrating your technical systems and your perception strategy into one single cohesive plan.
This table just lays it out so clearly, doesn't it? Look at that top row. If you only focus on your infrastructure, sure, you'll restore the service, but your trust is damaged, maybe permanently. Now look at the bottom row. With a unified defense, focusing on recovery and reputation, you restore the service and you protect that precious trust you've built. The choice is pretty clear.
So at the end of the day, it all comes down to a fundamental shift in how you think. Your reputation isn't some soft, fluffy marketing concept. It is a core piece of your infrastructure. It needs to be built, maintained, and invested in with the exact same discipline as your servers and your code.
So I'm going to leave you with one final question to think about. A crisis isn't a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And in that moment, when your clients are panicked and they immediately go to Google, what story are they going to find about you? The answer to that question will determine whether you just survive the crisis or whether you actually come out stronger.